Good morning, students. Myself Vinayak Jaiswal. Welcome you e-learning classes provided by Divine Public School. Today I am going to start a chapter percentage of class 5. Percentage. What does the word percentage mean? Let us break this word up. We have per and cent and age. Per is equal to every, cent is equal to 100. So percent is equal to every 100. Percentage is equal to for every 100. So when we talk about percentage, we talk about the value for every 100 of the thing. And the symbol for percentage is, let us see how the percentage is actually calculated. Look at the square. It has been divided into 100 equal parts. 40 out of 100 parts are shaded, so we say that 40% of the square is shaded pink. 40 parts out of the 100 is equal to 40 upon 100 is shaded. In percentage, we write it as 40% is shaded. Look at this square. It has been divided into 100 equal parts. 56 out of 100 parts are shaded. So we say that 56% of the square is shaded yellow. 56 parts out of 100 is equal to 56 upon 100 is shaded. So in percentage, we write it as 56% is shaded. Look at this square. It has been divided into 100 equal parts. 36 out of 100 parts are shaded. So we say that 36% of the square is shaded brown. 36 parts out of 100 is written as 36 upon 100 is shaded. In percentage, we write it as 36% is shaded. Look at this square. It has been divided into 100 equal parts. 20 parts have been colored green. 20 out of the 100 parts is 20%. So 20% of the square is green. It has been divided into 100 equal parts. 30 parts have been colored orange. 30 out of the 100 is 30%. So 30% of the square is orange. 50 parts have been colored blue. 50 out of the 100 is 50%. So 50% of the square is blue. What happens if you add up the percentage for the blue, green and orange parts? 50% plus 20% plus 30% is equal to 100%. So the whole square is equal to 100%. Let us see how we can express percentage. In a box containing 100 mangoes, 67 mangoes are ripe. How can we express this sentence in terms of percentage? We know that 67 mangoes are ripe out of 100. So we say in a box 67% of the mangoes are ripe. Let's see. In a class, there are 20 girls out of every 100 children. How can we express this sentence in terms of percentage? We know that there are 20 girls out of 100. So we say in a class 20% of the children are girls. Look at the square. 23 out of 100 parts are pink. How do we write this as a fraction? 23 upon 100. We write it as a percentage 23%. Look at the square. 34 out of 100 equal parts are blue. How do we write this as a fraction? 34 upon 100. In percentage, we write as 34%. Look at this square. 52 out of 100 equal parts are green. How do we write this as a fraction, children? 52 upon 100. And in percentage, we write as 52%. Express this fraction as a percentage. 84 upon 100 is equal to 84%. 59 upon 100 is equal to 59%. 71 upon 100 is equal to 71%. Conversion of a fraction into a percentage. Suppose we have to convert the fraction 3 by 4 into a percentage. Now to read this as a percentage, the denominator needs to be 100. So we have to convert this fraction to an equivalent fraction with the denominator 100. Let's do it, children. Conversion of a fraction into a percentage. 3 by 4 equal to 3 into 25 upon 4 into 25, which is equal to 75 upon 100. Look the denominator. It means 75 out of 100. In percentage, we write 75%. Conversion of decimals into percentage. Suppose we have to convert the decimal fraction 0.23 into percentage. How will you convert it into percentage? If we convert 0.23 into a regular fraction, it will become 23 upon 100. It means 23 out of 100. And in percentage, we write it as 23%. Conversion of decimal into a percentage. Suppose we have to convert the decimal fraction 0.07 into percentage. How will you convert into percentage? If we convert 0.07 to a regular fraction, it will give 7 upon 100. It means 7 out of 100. And in percentage, we write as 7%. Suppose you have to convert the decimal fraction 0.56 into percentage. How will you convert? Let's see. If we convert 0.56 to a regular fraction, it will become 56 upon 100. It means 56 out of 100. And in percentage, we write as 56%. Now take a look at the conversion that we just did. 0.23 is equal to 23%, 0.07 is equal to 7%, 0.56 is equal to 56%. Did you notice a pattern? The percentage form is just the decimal fraction multiplied by 100. 0.23 into 100 is 23, so it becomes 23%. 0.07 into 100 is 7, so it becomes 7%. 0.56 into 100 is 56, so it becomes 56%. So we can say that when a decimal fraction has to be converted into a percentage, we just multiply it by 100 and write the product as a percentage. Let's try this. 0.123 equal to 0.123 into 100, which is equal to 12.3%. 0.4 equal to 0.4 into 100 equal to 40%. 4.57 equal to 4.57 into 100 is equal to 457%. Convert 12% into a decimal fraction. We write it as 12 upon 100. When we write this as a decimal number, we get 0.12. Convert 79% into a decimal fraction. We write it as 79 upon 100. When we write this as a decimal number, we get 0.79. These are the conversion of percentage into a fraction, children. Look this conversion again. 5% means 5 upon 100. 0.05. Again, in the next example, 63% is equal to 63 upon 100, which is equal to 0.63. So children, we have divided by 100, which has 2 zeros. The decimal point has shifted 2 places to the left. So we can just directly do that when we convert percentage to a decimal fraction. How do we write half of 40? Half of 40 in mathematics means multiply. Of means multiply. So 1 by 2 multiplied by 40. Cancel out and we get 20. So we say that 1 by 2 of 40 is equal to 20. How do we write 2 by 3 of 51? In mathematics, of means multiply again, children. So 2 by 3 multiplied by 51 gives the answer after cancellation, that is 34. So we say that therefore 2 by 3 of 51 is equal to 34. Now can you find out the value of this expression, 20% of 600? It means 20 upon 100 multiplied by 600. Just see the example here. Cancel out the, and after that you will get the answer as 20 into 6, that is equal to 120. So 20% of 600 is equal to 120. Now can you find out the value of this expression? Let's see. 5% of 840. 5 upon 100 of 840 is equal to 5 by 100 into 840. After cancellation, you will get 84 upon 2, which is again equal to 42. Therefore, 5% of 840 is equal to 42. Let's try to solve some word problem. If Rita scored 85% marks in an exam and the exam conducted was out of 700 marks, what was the Rita's score? Now to know her exact score, we must find out 85% of 700. How do we do that? Let us see, children. 85% of 700 means 85 upon 100 of 700, which is again equal to 85 upon 100 into 700. After cancellation, you will get as 85 into 7, that is 595. So Rita scored 595 marks. A very easy process. There are 40% girls in a school. The total number of children in a school is 950. What is the number of girls in the school? We are given that the total number of children, percentage of girls, to find number of girls in the school. Now 40% of 950 students are girls. So 40% of 950 is equal to 40 upon 100 of 950, which again equal to 40 by 100 multiplied by 950. After cancellation, you will get 4 into 95, which is again equal to 380. Therefore, 40% of 950 is equal to 380. So the number of girls in the school is equal to 380. Percentage of a given quantity to another. What percentage of 540 is 486, children? Write it as a fraction. 486 upon 540. We have to convert this fraction to a percentage. So we multiply it by 100 and write the result as a percentage. Let's do it, children, okay? 486 upon 540 into 100, cancel out, and you will get as, that is, just see the solution. I will get 89 upon 9 into 10, and again after cancellation you will get 9 into 10, which is again equal to 90. Therefore 486 is 90% of 540. Let's compare the operation we did. Now we have seen finding percentage of a given number. Let's look at the difference. 90% of 540, and what percentage 486 of 540? What is the difference? Just look on the screen. 90 upon 100 into 540 gives 486, whereas 486 upon 540 into 100 is equal to 90%. So difference is that in one case you will divide, another case you will multiply. What percentage of rupees 2400 is rupees 800? First we write it as a fraction and then we convert into a percentage. 800 upon 2400 into 100, and after cancel out the 0, and after that you will get 100 upon 3, again after cancellation you will get 33.33. Therefore rupees 800 is 33.33 percentage of rupees 2400. Let's try some word problem. Salil obtained 285 marks out of a maximum marks of 300 marks. What would his percentage of marks be? Now we are children, we are given that marks 285 out of 300, and to find the percentage, what you have to do? We have to find percentage of 300 is 285. First we write the marks obtained as a fraction, then we convert into a percentage. So we write 285 upon 300 into 100, and after cancellation you will get 285 upon 3. Again after cancellation you will get 95. Therefore Salil obtained 95% marks. Let's try another example. A basket contained 300 mangoes. 75 mangoes were distributed among some students. Find the percentage of mangoes distributed. Now children, we are given total number of mangoes is equal to 300. Number of mangoes distributed 75. And you have to find the percentage of mangoes distributed. In other words, we have to find what percentage of 300 the number 75 is. First we write it as a fraction and then convert into percentage. We write it as 75 upon 300 into 100, and after that cancellation we will get 75 upon 3. Again after cancellation you will get 25. Therefore 25% mangoes are distributed. Let's try one more example. Venkat obtained 548 marks out of 800 and Susmita obtained 460 marks out of 600. Whose performance is better? Here we have to compare the scores of Venkat and Susmita. But the maximum marks in both the cases are different children. Just see, that is 800 and 600. So we need to calculate their percentage and compare this percentage to find out who performed better. So let's find out. Venkat got 548 out of 800. Write it in a fraction, then convert into percentage. 548 into 100. After cancellation, you will get 548 upon 8, which is again equal to 68.5. 68.5. This is the percentage marks. Therefore, percentage of Venkat's marks is 68.5%. Now we calculate what percentage of marks Susmita obtained. Susmita got 460 out of 600. So write it as a fraction 460 upon 100, then into multiply by 100. After cancellation 460 upon 6. So we get 76.66. Therefore, percentage of marks obtained by Susmita is 76.66%. Percentage of Venkat's marks is 68.5%. Percentage of Susmita's marks is 76.66%. Therefore, Susmita's performance is better because she gets